What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Yakima Skinnywarrior on our 2020 Jeep Gladiator. It's a little bit different today. We got the bars, the bedrock system from Yakima mounted onto our rails on our truck here. So it's not going up on the roof, but that just makes it easier to access. Not to mention, we got some cargo up here that we wanted to keep separate from the stuff in our bed, but you can see there's plenty of room for totes and a cooler down in the bed while it's up on this bedrock. So we got the Skinnywarrior mounted up here in place. It's on there really nice and tight. I can shake the whole Jeep back and forth from right here. There's no rattling or movement at the bottom of the cargo basket, which I feel like is very important because I want to know it's not going anywhere when I'm going down the road. We got plenty of gear in here. We got 2 bags. Got a pretty big bag here. Got a hiking bag over here. And we got a chair on this end with some room to spare. You can see there could be some smaller things put there with some straps here just to keep everything down in the cargo basket. You make sure anything you put in here, you want to get some straps to go with it to go ahead and tighten everything down. Looking up top here at the straps, we have the etrailer cinch straps, which I recommend getting. We have them on the website. You can get them in a pack of 2 or 4. Just got 2 of them on there right now. Kind of got them going X around all of our cargo in here, and that's just gonna be good to keep everything down. You can see I can lift the bags a little bit, but it's gonna keep it down and in the cargo carrier. I'm gonna unload it so we can take a better look at the Skinnywarrior. We got the 70-liter bag. I'm gonna move that off to the side, and we have the 80-liter hiking bag too. Put that on the tailgate, get it out of the way, and then our chair can go too. Now we're gonna have a better look at how it all works and sits up here. You can see the bar system. There's a lot of bars right here in a row. I mean, there's plenty of tie-down points, so wherever you end up having to tie something down, you know, like our 3 bags in our chair, it was easy to just go ahead and wrap the cinch strap around wherever you needed to and easily get things tied down from any angle so the strap has something to pull against. Really easy to do. You can see, really easy to get it nice and tight, so I like that open design to wrap that stuff around. Also, it's really easy to install to the rails. You just have a clamp system down here. You got the hand knobs that you can loosen up on both sides, and that's what would remove this portion. So you can even just swing it off to the side. It's not going to come right off. I really like that when it comes to installing it or uninstalling it. With this being able to swing to the side, all these, you don't have to move these every time, as long as your bars are in the same spot. You can pop these off and move them to wherever you need it for your different crossbar spread. But right now, if we were leaving it like this, I would just do this with each one of these, lift this off and remove it. That way I can just set it back on top. I don't have to do both hand knobs. I can just swing this back over and install our hand knob again. It's nice I don't have to use any tools either. And get that nice and hand tight. In the shake test, you see there's no movement here at all. I'm shaking the whole Jeep while I'm even in it. So it's gonna be 58 inches from front to back. It's gonna be 23 inches from side to side. So that's how much end space here you have to work with all your gear. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about what you wanna throw in here and how you wanna use it. Now, the other thing is, it is a weight capacity, or it has a weight capacity of 165 pounds. So also keep that in mind when you're loading up. Do not overload it. And think about your bars too, you're adding it to. If the number is lower than that 165, then go with that number instead. You do not want to overload your system. Another cool thing about this is an add-on. You can get a locking cap that's going to go over here on top of our clamp systems. That way you can lock these up and lock it to the rail. So that way your basket is not going to go anywhere when you're not around because nobody can mess with it. Looking up front, you can see we have a wind visor here that it comes with. That's kind of nice. Maybe not super useful in this with it being covered by the cab of our Jeep, but still good to there just in case you're not putting it on the bedrock system. Maybe you put it on your roof. It'd be very helpful up there just to cut down on that wind noise and drag. Another thing to consider is if you are putting it on your roof, it won't work in this situation, but you can get an extension piece that goes in the middle. That makes it a little bit longer. I think it's about 16 inches longer. You can add to the middle. It won't work out in our setup today just because that'd be over the back of the bed. We don't want that. This is just fine for what we got, but if that's something you're interested in, it is available. Overall, I really do like the Skinnywarrior. I like that it's a skinnier cargo basket. You see how much space it takes up on our bars and left us with plenty of room to put our ski carrier on the other side. I like that it didn't have to take up so much room where it was in the middle and there's barely any room on the ends. This is a really good fit for the bed of your Gladiator to maximize not only the bed space here on the inside, but maximize on top to carry as much gear as you can, leaving leg room up there for everybody on the ride. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.